Okay, there we go. I was muted. Hey guys, and welcome back to the network. I am reclaiming my time. I am Ameera, in case you guys don't know who I am. I'm Ameera of the Lapeef Network. And we usually do this Sunday show just so we can kind of have something to think about during the week. And I know many of you already have a lot of things to think about during the week. But hey guys, hi LL Smith, hi Sierra, hi Kay, Copa, and hi Benny. I want to welcome you all in, and this is just a quick show talking about etiquette. And I do apologize for the background noise. We do have people downstairs, so if you guys have a problem hearing me, please put a comment to let me know to speak louder or to repeat myself. So, beginning. This quick live stream that I want to do with you all is just regarding etiquette. And I apologize if my camera is laggy. I am in the process of ordering another one. So, right, this is about etiquette. And when I talk about etiquette, I just want to speak about things that I see every day. And one of the things that I see every day is ladies not dressing much like ladies. And I see that women here wear more pants than men. Now, a lot of people don't see that as weird because this is kind of like what modern style is. The modern fashion is that women wear pants just like men. In fact, women wear more pants than they do dresses now. That can be okay if you are a pants wearing lady, but I want to speak to you all about, I just want to give you my perspective on this. So before we begin, I do want to say welcome again. Like I said, welcome Jenny, welcome Mr. Hall of Fame, welcome King Ray, welcome Alicia. I always say Alicia, hey girl. And welcome Driver Tsunami and Brooklyn and Derek. So, right, I want to speak about etiquette, and I want to talk about it throughout the years because a lot of us women, especially for ladies, because we grow and we get older, sometimes it's difficult to know how we should be dressing as we age. So the prime example would be women that are like fit in their 50s, dressing like they're 20, dressing like they're in their 20s. There is a proper way for a woman to still look classy, sexy, and beautiful without looking like a grandma as well. So let's start from late teens to early 20s. When we're in that stage, I recommend that girls wear dresses that are good to their form, that how can I say this, that accentuate their waist. And I recommend maybe like poofy shoulders and such because it makes you look more proper. It makes it look like you're sitting up and you don't look like you're slouched. Do you see what I'm doing like that? So just sitting properly with your shoulders straighter, not too much because you don't want to look like you're like, but you want to look like, how can I say this? Like you have proper posture, sitting upright and with your shoulders semi straight, not too straight, but in a relaxed position, shoulders back, none of that slouching. So shoulders back. I don't know why. So I'll give you a reason why I'm giving you this. I went to finishing school when I was younger. I went to finishing school. I was like 13, from 13 to 17, I was in finishing school. So these are the things that I learned, and I'm going to share them with you just because it's just an interesting thing to know, and you can use it or you don't have to. That's one of the main things that they teach you is proper sitting, proper standing, proper etiquette while you're eating, and so on and so forth. When you're in your late teens to your early 20s, it's so easy to get wrapped up in that new fashion of like I guess they have like the, God, I hate saying it, booty shorts, booty shorts. They have booty shorts and they have mini skirts and cute crop tops that show your stomach and spaghetti straps and all of this. At that age, it's okay to look a little bit more, like that because you're at that age where you're able to do that. Okay, that's for American girls. But what I do recommend, like I told you, is do you know the skirts? They have skirts that have like high waist and they're really long and flowy. I do recommend skirts like that. And if you are going to wear spaghetti straps, I do recommend wearing a sheer cardigan over that. And that's how you can look nice and still modest, but you still look you know what I mean. You still look good. When let's see, when you're in like college, I want to say mid-20s up to 30, 39, I would say. Mid-20s up to like 39, that's kind of a huge area, but around that age is when you start getting married. So this is where it gets more strict. When we're in that age where we're getting married or we have gotten married, it can be hard to keep up that look because your husband is not going to approve, or even if he doesn't say anything, men see that and they think that you're dressing that way because you want to get the attention of other men. Now, that could be an insecure man. I know what the ladies are thinking. I already know. I can hear you thinking it. The man is insecure. That's not my problem. No, but there is a certain way that we should dress. And if you have already been married, I do not recommend wearing shirts that show your bosom, your breast, as ladies, when we wear our bras, we have the line in between our chests. We shouldn't be able to see all of that, because as a married woman, you have to respect yourself enough to not show what is your husband's. So as a married woman, I do recommend keeping that proper etiquette of keeping your blouses. You can go, like, I would say here to here, but I don't recommend going any lower than that. Don't, I know it's like the temptation is insane. And as for spaghetti straps, I do not recommend any married women wearing spaghetti straps unless you have, like I said, a cardigan on top and you're not showing all of that. So, and also etiquette, let me see, let me pull this up. Right. Makeup, hairstyles, and shoes. So with makeup, there's not that many rules, but you don't want to wear too much, of course, because wearing too much makeup, like, I want to say every day, if you're like every day going out with eyeshadow, full eyeshadow, glitter, contour to the, how do you say it? Contour to the bone, all of this is just, and you never look with your natural face. It's like, as a married woman, your husband will not appreciate that too, because even my husband, because I do like wearing makeup, but if I ever try to do all of that, like eyeshadows and contour, I don't even know how to contour. But the days when I do it, my husband, he does not approve. He does not like it at all. But he does let me get away with a few days doing that. But I don't recommend that every day as a married woman, or as a woman that's already past that teenage stage or the early 20s stage, especially if you're married. So another thing is hair. I meant to say hair. I don't think that there's any rules with hair. The only thing that I would say is colors. Don't go too crazy with colors, because, of course, I don't know. I know a lot of girls here, they like to paint their hair purples and greens and blues. I look, to each their own, but if you're hearing my perspective, I do recommend that women stay with natural colors that fit their skin tone, colors that make your skin look healthy and nice. Because if you notice, there's some hair colors that you can put on your hair that can make your skin look pale, yellow, or just blemished. It can make you look not good, So keeping that up as well, I recommend it. Shoes. I've seen ladies out with shoes that have those strings that go all the way up to the thighs. That is not proper for a lady. And these are all the things that we're taught in etiquette school as well. Is like to not have, for the majority of the time, you shouldn't have your toes out. The shoes with the toes out. But I know that women, a lot of times, especially if it's in the summer months when you're really hot and you don't feel like covering up that much, fine. But keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. So those are the things I'm talking about with shoes. Let me see. Are there any other type of shoe? I would say high platform shoes and shoes with glitter on them and all of that. That's all meant for shows and women that are in the more show industry, I would say. You guys get what I'm saying? So those kind of things, you don't want to wear them as a married woman or as a woman that is past a certain age, because it just doesn't look right. I want to say, us women, when we get to that age where we're like, my mother went through it as well, because, she gets to the age, because my mom, she looks very young, she looks super young for her age. So even she had a hard time adjusting to her age and changing her fashion with her age. So we had to go through that as well, where it's like a woman doesn't want to look like a grandma. She doesn't want to look like a grandma, but then she also doesn't want to look like she's trying to be a 20-year-old. So what do? Culturally, I'm not saying that Western women have to dress like Eastern women by far, but I'm just giving you a different perspective. Women of all ages, we all tend to wear long dresses that are very nice, very form-fitting. You can still see your figure, but your figure is not out, your skin is not out, and they have more of an A form to them. I hope you understand what I'm saying, like a line to them, the dresses, but not too much, because you don't want to look like you're getting married. But you want to look like, you know what I mean? Because the more a dress does like this A shape, it insinuates your waist. It makes your waist look smaller. That's why all these new jeans, they all go up to your belly button so that your waist looks smaller. So, all right, we'll take a quick break from that. I'll just look at the comments. Let's see. Bambi says, I agree. Makeup has gotten out of hand. Yeah, really. Let's see. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you so much. And Mr. Hall of Fame says, real men desire a woman who has proper etiquette. I agree. And etiquette matters. No, this is why we're talking about it tonight, because this is a subject that I don't see many people talking about online. I've seen a few. They call themselves etiquette coaches online, and they are right, but a lot of them are like these women. I'm not going to say any names, but a lot of them are like these women that are telling women how to have proper etiquette just to get in the eyes of a rich man, not to actually change themselves, but they just want to get in the eyes of a rich man so that they can get married to a rich guy. And this is not where I'm going with this. I hope you guys understand that this is something that I just want to talk to you all about and giving you perspective as a person who's been to etiquette school. So, right. Another thing that we are taught in etiquette school when it comes to dining, drinking, and socializing outside in restaurants and so on, we are never as ladies are we supposed to take, oh God, I only have this here, but this is an example. This is a water bottle, okay? This is a water bottle. Never as a woman, as a lady, proper lady, do we take a water bottle and drink. We do not do that, because I really don't know the reason why. I've talked about this on my channel as well. I don't know the reason why we're not allowed to do that, but for some reason it's seen as improper. So for us, if you are a lady and you are drinking outside, and let's say the server brings you a bottle of water, you politely ask for a glass. Just politely ask for a glass and put your beverage in your glass and drink from the glass. And when it comes down to even drinking tea or coffee, you know how people, they get sugar, they put sugar in their tea or their coffee? They go, here's the sugar, and they put it in, and then they... Is that proper? Does that sound proper? It doesn't. So what we do, the trick that they teach us in etiquette school to stir your tea and your coffee properly is to go back and forth. Don't do a circle motion. Just go back and forth, because there's no noise, or very little anyway. Depends on how hard you do it. But go back and forth, and you can still stir your sugar or honey into your beverage. Drinking. When you drink, you are to, oh God, this might not matter to some people, but since you're here, if you're drinking, you aren't supposed to, let's say the beverage is down to here, you don't just put the glass back like this. You're supposed to raise your hand up into a degree, but you don't have to put your head back. Does that make sense? So use your hand to guide the liquid, but don't put your head back, because that's also improper. And that's for drinking. Oh my goodness. Okay. And wow, this is taking me back. This is taking me really back just to talk about these things. It's like, wow. Let's see. And as for, another thing about dresses, this all depends on the woman, of course. If you are a woman that loves your short skirts or loves your short dresses, fine. I do recommend tights, leggings, or anything that you can put under. If you want to wear a nude color legging, fine, that's all up to the woman. But like I said, as a proper lady, I do recommend wearing something under. You don't want to have your bare legs out there like that. I know it's seen as sexy and I know it's seen as gorgeous in this world, but when I do believe that men notice these things about women, they notice a woman that is conservative in how she acts, conservative in how she looks, and how she behaves. One thing that I had mentioned to you all before was the most important things about a lady when you first see her is how she sounds, smells, and looks. Sound, smell, and look. So how you sound, how your voice sounds to others, your pronunciation of words. I know I have an accent, but I'm working on it. The pronunciation of words, the the volume of your voice. If you are screaming and you're the type of person that just speaks loudly for no reason, try to tone it down. If you have a deep voice, there are ways to adjust your voice if you are unhappy with your voice as a woman. If you are constantly being told that you have a deep voice, there are exercises that you can do. I believe there are courses here on YouTube where you can learn how to adjust your voice. As you get older, however, it is a lot harder to adjust your voice. This is usually done when a woman is young because at that age, you still have a chance of changing that voice tone permanently. But once you get older, your voice kind of settles into its comfort decibel. Is that right? Decibel, right? So it kind of relaxes into that comfort zone. So being aware of how you sound, I recommend taking a video of yourself and having a conversation with yourself